Okay, before we start this conversation, I have to be honest. I'm a self-professed ardent Vijay fan. As a movie star, phenomenal and always been. So even Ilangailayum, when I was working, I'll tell you, back in 2001, 2003, I've gone to watch his movies in Sri Lanka and Colombo in theaters, and it used to be packed. So he has a certain mass, following, Arun, if I may say that. But how is that mass following going to translate into a political movement, especially when you know that Tamil Nadu largely has been a two-horse race?
First of all, thank you for having me here. Then you mentioned that you yourself are a big fan of Mr. Vijay. See, before that, I'll just to add, I had known my leader since 2011. He's such a great actor, and now he's a political leader of one of the primary political force of Tamil Nadu. But above that, more than everything else, he's a great human being. That I think is the
I concede he's a great human being, but not all great human beings make great politicians.
But let me explain.
Yeah.
See, that is one of the primary reasons that he has been successfully able to lead this party. Coming back to your question that he is a popular actor, whether he will be able to translate this support or his fan base into potential supporters. See, this history always repeats itself. It's nothing new. The same set of questions, same set of criticisms were raised when Puratchi Thalaivar MGR started his party. But history had, you must be aware how this history of Puratchi Thalaivar MGR successfully unseating this DMK rule.
But anga vandu neenga, you have to accept this. MGR vandu, he was already part of a political party. He had got certain amount of political experience. Same Selvi Jayalalitha also was part of that political party as an actress. She went through a process. Adukaprom neenga pathina, many actors tried, even Captain tried. Captain got a huge movement going, but it was never more than 8-10%. He was always a factor, but never a regional factor. After that, we saw Rajni sir try. He decided not to do it. Kamal sir tried. He's ended up in the DMK eventually. So, is it possible in a post-icon scenario in this time for Vijay sir to do what he is aiming to do?
I am glad that you asked me this question. You mentioned this Vijaykanth's example and Mr. Kamal Hassan and Rajni sir, of course. See, the one thing which differentiates Vijaykanth and other persons you mentioned is that TVK's there are two main pillars of TVK, which is, one is charisma of our leader as the greatest asset of the party, and number two is a strong ideological grounding of our party. If you see DMDK, Mr. Vijaykanth's example, there was confusion even in the name of the party itself. There was no coherent ideological understanding and ideological communication to the people. See, in our very first party conference at Vikramandi, that itself was celebrated as an ideological festival. That moment we took Periyar, that I feel that is the changing moment in this political landscape of Tamil Nadu. People with charisma, they don't speak ideology, and people who speak ideology, they don't have charisma. When this ideology and charisma, when they join together, it's a deadly combination, and that's the primary reason why TVK has now grown into this primary political force of Tamil Nadu.
There is a big rally that is happening. Anga vandu enna announcement? What is so special? What is different that's going to happen?
This is actually a pleasant coincidence that my leader is presently at Vellore, going to address party cadres. Now I am speaking here. Let me see. I haven't seen the leaders this thing, but one thing is sure. Our leader will echo the voices of the people. He will represent the aspirations of the people.
You talked about your first rally and said that laid the ideological foundation. But many are asking, enna ideology, sir? What is your ideology? You are trying to be centrist, but are you going to be nowhere?
No, see, people, we can wake up people who are genuinely sleeping, but we can't wake up people who are acting like sleeping. We have told many times that, our clearly communicated our ideology, secular social justice is our ideology. We stand for secularism. See, we are believers, and even in the first very conference we have said that though we subscribe to Periyar, we don't subscribe to his atheist ideologies. secularism is one of the core ideology of the party, then social justice. Our Pirapukkum Ella Uirkum, that says that it is for everybody are equal, not only politically, even socially, that is our job. Then states' rights. See, India is a federal country. Though the word federal is not mentioned in this constitution, courts have repeatedly highlighted that India is a federal constitution. So TVK stands for federalism, states' rights, states' autonomy, and this.
So let me ask you. So Muruga Bhaktas are not part of your secular grouping. They are not equal to all other believers because Vijay did not and TVK did not say much about a court-ruled order about Thirupurankuntram. Why did you steer clear and not say anything? If you believe that, you are believers. So then respect for all believers should happen. It was a court-monitored, court-ordered thing that the light should be lamp at the Deepatun for Muruga during the Kartikeya Deepam.
We have from TBK, we have made our stand very clear that it was a ploy of DMK to escalate this communal tensions in the Thiruparangundram. If you see, Tamil Nadu is a land of secularism. Even Muslims, they celebrate Hindu festival, and Hindus, even when they go to Sabrimala, they worship at the Dargah there. So this is Tamil Nadu, this is our secular soil here. We don't allow communal forces to groom here. But unfortunately, DMK, which claims to be secular, is trying to use this Thiruparangundram issue. See, there are two parties which have gained from this Thiruparangundram incident. One is BJP and the other side is DMK. Even this, I think, if I remember correctly, one of the DMK MPs has publicly stated that it is because of Muslims this entire issue is erupted.
No, I understand. Two political parties gained, but Makkal did not gain, no. The true Hindu devotees, had Vijay ensured that the court orders were followed, you would have had the entire mass of those devotees to say, thank you, you are the one who ensured that not violence, not politics, but actual following of the rule of law happens. I'm just saying, certain things we just feel that the TVK is very guarded. Oh, let's not touch this issue. Oh, let's not touch that issue. Is that conscious, or you're very worried about how you would structure your campaign ahead of the elections?
It's nothing, we are not guarded about any issues or not. Any public issues, TVK is one of the first parties we have given our voice. It's not that leader should speak for every issue and every moment. We have a system in place, we have second-rung leaders out there, party issues as statesmen. And our, even for every issues, they have been addressed by TVK.
DMK ettitina ava pressure podra, BJP ettitina ava pressure podra, neenga solra. How is that pressure, and where is that? How are they pressurizing you?
Okay, see, let me come back to this. Let me come to this issue of this SOP. See, this DMK government had come up with this standard operating
after Karur.
Yeah, after this Karur, this SOP. This I must mention. I take this opportunity and to stay at this stage that this SOP is one of the most draconian SOP ever made in the state of India, because see, this very philosophy of this SOP is that it is shifting the onus of the safety and security of the people onto the political party which which intends to conduct a political rally. And see, if the intended crowd is more than 5,000, this permission cycle itself is 2 weeks. See, it is unfair. And if it is more than 50,000, it goes to nearly 1 month. And secondly, there is a clause which says that preference will be given to recognized political parties. Why on earth this clause should be there? I really doubt. This intent of this government is very clear. This particular clause has been inserted only for TVK because they want to prevent at any cost from our leader meeting these people.
But sir? Why do you think they are wanting to stop the TVK?
Because
new party, one star is trying to start a why should it trouble the DMK?
Yeah,
they're a big party. No?
They are a big party. But see, I'll tell you, DMK is afraid because they know what's happening on the ground. They know how much support TVK has.
How much has it got, sir? Matram Varma, apdi kekana, sir.
See, there is a silent wave happening in Tamil Nadu. There is a pro-change. This is led by a charismatic leader of our leader. Definitely change is going to happen. This is the single most important sentiment. If you travel across Tamil Nadu, across every village, if you see, there's the single most sentiment of the people is that they want change. It is because it's more than 50 years they have been voting for the two parties, and for them, there is no difference at all between this DMK and ADMK. Ultimately, their livelihoods have remained stagnant, and that this quality of public goods.
Some are calling you 10% party, in the sense you'll get 10% vote share. Some are saying maximum 20% vote share. In that case, you will not be king. When I say you may be in a position to be kingmaker, but you will not be king.
See,
what's your thought process?
See,
do you agree, disagree?
This assessment of 20% or 15%, I would say, I will just give an example. When we started, they started with 2%.
2%, now 0.
They started, then some said they will not cross double digit. Now they say it's 15%. Now others say that's okay, it has reached cross 20%. See, I'm little conservative. Some people may claim more. Even in my conservative assessment, we have crossed 30%. This is
your conservative estimate, you're saying 30%.
Yes, this is not something I am boasting, I am overconfident. This is a reality which I am seeing, because I am also traveling. I am also
so how many
meeting the
seats?
people.
How many seats?
We will comfortably form the government. We have this people's support, and then one more thing you said, DMK is strong and the other party. See, if DMK is really strong, why are they harping on this alliance? We have declared we are ready to fight this elections alone. Can DMK, if they have the guts, and if they believe they have this people's support, why don't they contest alone? Because never in the history DMK has won by contesting alone. So same thing here.
But you are also looking for alliance partners. You are also open to alliances.
See, this first statement during this conference.
வழங்கி சிறப்பிக்க உள்ள மாண்புமிகு முதலமைச்சர் அவர்களை உங்களின் கைத்தட்டல்களுடன் மீண்டும் ஒரு முறை வருக என அன்புடன் வரவேற்கிறோம். விழாவிற்கு வருகை தந்துள்ள மாண்புமிகு வருவாய் மற்றும்
conference was there. Nobody had imagined this TVK had grown to this extent. Even at this stage, our leader was very clear. This is what we are going to do. Even if we have this capacity to form this government alone, if some parties come believing in us, then definitely we are open to power sharing. And I would again reiterate, that is a principal stand, that is not a stand to attract potential alliance partners.
No. So if tomorrow Congress party says we want to align with you, will you align with them?
Yeah, let it happen. Let's see, our leader will take a call.
No, but seriously, then where does your politics lie in terms of who are you going to be your alliance partners and who are not?
See, regarding alliance, we are very clear from the day one. From the day one, our stand has been very consistent, even till now, and that will be the same tomorrow. And that is, we want to have an alliance on our leadership. And this is not something
so that means the Congress has to agree that through Vijay will be the CM face.
Let me complete by this stand that any leader, any alliance should be under our leadership. It is not for a greed of power that we should be the CM or we should garner more ministerial berths. It's not for that. This is not for greed of power. The very purpose our leader started this party is to do something good for the people, and that can happen only when we are at the helm of the affairs. And if you are if you are playing second fiddle to other parties, then definitely there will be a lot of compromises, and that intended way in which we wanted to serve the people may not happen.
But Arun Raj, if I may ask you, okay, somebody says Vijay sir will be the chief minister, but you are the smaller party. In the election, if you are the smaller party and yet he is the CM, will he get a free hand?
Pardon me, who is this?
I'm just saying, if you ally with somebody and the TVK is the smaller party in that alliance, yet Vijay is the chief minister, will that work?
This may be your wishful question, but this is definitely not going to happen. And TVK will emerge as the single largest party.
You believe TVK? Okay, now
this belief comes. I'm a doctor. I have a scientific tempered mind. This belief and this confidence comes from the ground results.
What is the difference? What is that? அங்க என்ன வந்திருக்கு இந்த மாற்றம்? Because usually what happens is DMK we'll go to ADMK, or ADMK, if it's not ADMK, we'll come back to DMK. So one after the other happens. This time around, why do you believe there is a sentiment on ground which says neither of these two?
See, that's what I have mentioned earlier. Both ADMK or DMK are two sides of the same coin. For the people, there is no, as I mentioned earlier.
Sir, but the coin has only two faces. No, there is no third face. You can't have a coin standing. When you toss, it's got to be head or tail. It won't stand like
now
this.
The first time,
how does the TVK come? Please.
For the first time, a credible party has come as a real alternative. many people from other states of the country may criticize Tamil Nadu people that they have accepted cash and they have voted for one party or the other. But this wisdom, I would definitely say it is very, very unfair, or it's foolish to underestimate this wisdom of the common people. They have not got this alternative till now. This first time, maybe after 50 years, people of Tamil Nadu have got this real alternative, and you will see how people are wise. And this, I must say, you can't say ADMK is alternative to DMK, DMK alternative to ADMK, because they are both one and the same, and we are the real alternative here.
You are so what makes you the real alternative? Who among the voters will come out and vote for you? Women, youth, senior citizens, male-dominated vote? Where is, or is it caste-driven? Where is your vote coming from?
All of the above. See, all of the above.
Sir, adu vandu multiple choice la ella box in tick panni solradhu romba easy,
no,
sir.
See,
you have to have.
listen, see,
Solunga.
people of Tamil Nadu know, they understand, they see that intention matters, intent matters. See, if a party, if they are able to spend 30-40 crores for a seat, do you think these people can expect any sort of good governance from this? So people, they know, so this is not going to happen. Okay, let us accept this cash. So this is because our leader has started party not to earn money or to get this any particular post, because he is already having everything. So he has this political mission. This is a project for him. This is a project to give back to the people for what people had given everything to him.
Okay. இந்த
So
ஜனநாயகன் எப்போ ரிலீஸ் ஆக போறது அது சொல்லுங்க.
Even I am eagerly waiting. See, this is coming to this issue. There are a lot of intricacies involved, because this particular issue, this primary stakeholder is the producers, because they have invested money, and there is monetary loss or gain is involved.
Tell me, why is the movie being blocked? You've withdrawn the application against the CBFC also in court. Even then the release is not happening. Why?
See, you must ask the concerned censor board. Please, I'd really appreciate if you ask the same question to them and get us the answers.
Sir, we call, they don't answer, but we'll try and get it. But I am asking you, what do you think is the reason?
If the decision makers and they are not answering you, how can you
what
ask
is there
me?
in the movie that is not getting released? Is there something like that in the movie, or is the title itself and the way the poster was released itself, that itself got people saying, oh, we can't release this movie? What happened there?
See, one thing is sure, people are afraid of, both the ruling establishments, they are afraid of TVK and our leader. They are trying to stop our, either by virtually and real people's connect, they are trying to prevent.
Right. On ground, mass leader, he is going to bring about a change. He is the one who is giving you the alternative option. That is what the TVK believes Vijay and his party are doing. Do they have the ground, presence, booth level presence, the cadre to do that? Well, we'll see what Vijay says in Belur. But Arun Raj, always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much. Wish you and the entire party all the very best.
Thank you. Before I end, I'll just like to add this about this party cadres. See, TVK is one party which have filled all these booth level agents here for all the booths in Tamil Nadu. There is a qualitative difference between our booth agents and the agents of DMK and ADMK, other two parties.
Right.
They work for money, but our booth agents, they work for a leader out of their love and affection and for this social responsibility they have. So money can't buy them, and you see, this is the strongest cadres we have.
See.
Yes.
We'll see.
Thank you.
ஜனங்களோட மதம் பார்க்கலாம், மாற்றம் வருமா இல்லையா. ரொம்ப நன்றி. Thank you very much.